Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Hannah and I've lived in New York City with my husband Ross and our cat Rory for over 5 years now, and I think today's video is a really special one. We're just going to spend a casual Saturday together, but I'm going to try to appreciate New York City as if I were a tourist or someone who's just recently moved here. When Ross and I were traveling in the UK a few months ago, I had this realization one day while we were walking around in London. Everything we saw was just so exciting to me, and everything, big and small, felt like such a novelty, and I was just appreciating even the tiniest little things. And I realized that I am lucky enough to live in a city that, very much like London, people travel across the world to visit. There are places that I see multiple times a week that people dream their whole lives about experiencing, and I fear that I've let that magic wear off a little bit. I bought this new coffee yesterday and I'm trying it this morning from a company called Brooklyn's Own. It's made right here in Brooklyn, obviously. And I got the French roast and it's really, really good. It's not bitter at all. It's just like, it's such a good roast. I highly recommend. So today, I'm going to make an effort to really appreciate my day. I'm not even going to do anything necessarily big or touristy, but I'm just going to get out of the neighborhood I live in, see where the day takes me, and actively make an effort to appreciate all of it, big and small. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I have just had a nice morning. I'm really proud of myself for getting up and quite literally immediately going to the gym for strength training and cross training day. It was not a running day for me. It was a day to do those other things that are also important that I'm really bad about skipping, honestly. And I really want to get like a better strength training plan. Like I kind of feel like I go to the gym and I don't really know what to do. So if anybody has advice for that, like please let me know. But anyway, I'm proud I did it. So I was just thinking that we could spend the day together and have a fun Saturday out. I have been getting really bad to just like not even leave my neighborhood on the weekends if I don't have a reason to. And there is just too much to do and see in New York City for me to just stick around here all the time or go to work. So my plans have actually changed a little bit just in the past few minutes. I was planning for us to go to Remi Flour and Coffee for a nice latte and pastry in Midtown. But then, when I went on my phone and put in directions to Remi Flour and Coffee, there is suddenly also one in the financial district. I don't know how long it's been there for. I feel like it couldn't have been that long. I had no idea it was there. It's much closer to me and it's new and I want to see it. I've been to the one in Midtown many times. That's why we're gonna go there. I love it so much. It's a flower shop with coffee and they use their flowers in the coffee. So you can get like a lavender latte that is made with the lavender that they sell. So I kind of planned for going to Remi to be the only solid plan for the day and then to just kind of go and roam from there. And I think that's still going to be the deal, except that now I'm going to a Remi in a very different location. Like I figured I would probably end up at Central Park. Maybe now I won't end up at Central Park, which is okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just be like going up there later anyway. I don't know. This is the only solid plan. And then we're just going to go out and explore. And I'm going to just follow my heart and do what it says to do. I decided I needed some lunch before heading out, so I'm having this Trader Joe's burrito bowl. These are so good. It's almost time. Christmas is almost here. Looks like they're getting the lights and stuff up right now. Oh, I'm so excited. It is such a beautiful day. 60 degrees and sunny in mid-November. I'll take it. This new Remi Flour and Coffee location just opened in the financial district at 130 William Street in August, so it kind of makes sense that I didn't know about it yet, but I'm also bummed that I didn't know immediately, and I'm so excited to find that there is now one much closer to where I live. This is huge. The other one is so small. This is enormous. Just like the original, it was beautiful to look at and smelled even better, This location was much larger than the original, which made it a little less cozy, but I think it's worth the trade-off there to have so much extra seating. It can be difficult to get a table at the Midtown location sometimes. They had all the same menu items as the other one, and I got a lavender latte and lemon bar, and both were delicious and stunning as always. I tend to go to cafes when I'm working, but since it was the weekend, I just sat and relaxed and read my book and enjoyed the environment, which was a really nice change. Okay, so I really hope that this microphone is doing its job right now because it is ridiculously loud right here. There are helicopters, there's music playing, there are people walking by, people on the phone. Like, it seems bananas that I just set up right here, but there is a reason for it. The reason for it is that sitting in this spot made me realize that I'm so happy that this day went in the direction that it did and ended up with me in this particular area, because this is exactly the right place for me to be on a day that I am trying to really appreciate living in New York City and see it with fresh eyes again. So right before Ross and I moved to New York City over 5 years ago now, it was the very last trip that we took here before moving, and the only trip we ever took here where we knew for certain that we would be moving soon and that we were definitely going to be living here. And we stayed right in this area. His sister was living here at the time, and we stayed with her. And just like walking down here and seeing things, like that whole time period feels so vivid to me. Like, I got off at the train at Fulton Street and I was like, wow, this is the first place that I ever got on the subway by myself. And I walked by a grocery store that I was like, oh, this is the first New York City grocery store I ever went in. This is the deli where I got that delicious turkey avocado sandwich and came and ate it by the water. This is where I bought pizza. This is the Dwayne Reed I went in and bought ibuprofen because I had a headache. Like, all those little tiny things were so vivid to me then that I remember them now. And that's the like spark and energy for the city that I'm trying to get back. All that being said, the reason that I set up the camera right here in this very loud area that it should, you know, honestly make no sense to film in is because Ross and I were sitting right here in this, pretty much this exact spot. Like, we might have been a little bit down that way, but like pretty much this exact spot, when we were looking across the water and I said, maybe we should go to Brooklyn tomorrow. And it was in that moment that we kind of considered living in Brooklyn for the first time. We were very like set on living in Manhattan, which is really funny to me now. But so we did. The next day we went to Brooklyn and we walked around and decided that we wanted to live there. And just being in this area just brings back so much excitement and like, I don't know, this time period that I'm never going to be able to replicate again. I don't know, I'm just really glad I ended up here today. Anyway, I know that I said this morning that we might go to Central Park and that was in the original plan, and it doesn't seem like we're going to make it up there today in real life, but that doesn't mean that we can't check it out virtually real quick. Let me show you what I mean. Look at that, we have made it to Central Park after all, and I just want to take a moment to thank Go Brunch for creating this amazing virtual space for me and show you around. Go Brunch is a virtual office and community building platform for creators and startups that can be used for so many different purposes. It can be a co-working space, it can be a classroom, or you can use it just to hang out with your friends and family. Go Brunch is completely customizable and can be modified to match your own personal branding in the same way that my space has been made to match mine, which I think is key for creating a greater sense of belonging for your community. You guys know how much I love living and working in New York City, so my space, of course, features several iconic New York City locations. You can create multiple rooms and navigate between them by going to the All Rooms icon right here. So you can see I have the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, and Central Park. We're currently in Times Square. Let's head over to the Statue of Liberty. And here we are at the Statue of Liberty. I also really love that you can move the camera however you want. I can be up here in the corner talking. I can make myself larger. and smaller. Or I can entirely turn this off and turn on the circle cam down here, which feels a lot more like you're actually in the place. And I really like this for having other people join as well. It's super easy to have members of your community come and join you in your space. My family lives really far away, so I'm super excited to have my mom here from Virginia joining me for this picnic in Central Park. The personalized spaces just make it a lot more fun. It makes it feel more like she's really here with me, and I really wish we could consume this food here because it does look delicious. Go Brunch is completely free to use, but there are upgraded versions with advanced features available for purchase, and if that's something that you would be interested in, you can use my link in the video description to get 10% off. Thank you so much to Go Brunch for sponsoring this video. And just like that, we're back at Seaport. So if you want to check out my virtual New York City, you can check that out in the description too. I've got my affiliate link there, and then also just the link that goes to the rooms that we were just hanging out in, so you can check that out. I guess I'm just going to continue to walk around for a little bit and continue to feel nostalgic. It is not even 4 p.m. right now, and it's already starting to feel so much like evening. Like, it's going to be dark in less than an hour. And that's just something that I don't love about winter, but it's okay. I just got really distracted and started taking about 1 million pictures of this little guy. I mean, I've been here for like 10 minutes taking photos of him, and he's still here. So I guess we're best friends now. I went into this little shop called Newer & Brand, and it's the cutest place I've ever seen in my life. They had such cute, unique things. I didn't buy anything, but I might have to go back for one of the puff cardigans and a pretty ring I tried on that I'm still thinking about days later. That was the single cutest store I've ever been in my whole life, and I might have to go back and buy stuff. I just did that very dangerous thing where I came home, put on my comfy clothes, and then lay down on the couch and could no longer move. And now it's been an hour and a half. I'm tired and I need to make dinner, which is a bummer, but it has been such a lovely day. And my gratitude to live in New York City has been even more reinforced as I was coming home. I stopped by the store across the street, and the guy who works there was all, "I haven't seen you in a little bit. Where have you been?" And I, just being like a regular there, and then coming over and talking with the doorman who I've known for years now because he also used to doorman at my old building. And I just had a whole nice conversation in the lobby, and I just I'm feeling so grateful to have this wonderful community, this little community within this massive city. But now I have to stop procrastinating making dinner, don't I? I'm gonna make myself some biscuits, sausage, and gravy, Southern style, like the white breakfast gravy. And to be completely transparent, I'm embarrassed to admit that this is the first time that I've tried to make that kind of gravy from scratch. I normally buy the little packets, but I called my mom. She talked me through it. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I've got this. And if I don't got this, my Southern lady card just kind of needs to be revoked, I guess, because I should be able to do this. Okay, so this gravy is honestly so simple to make, and I'm really embarrassed that I kept using the instant packets for so long when this is literally just as easy. You're gonna use a tablespoon of flour for every cup of milk, depending on how much you wanna make. Here, I use 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 cups of milk. So after you take your cooked sausage out of the pan, you leave a little bit in, all crumbled up, and you leave the grease. Then you put your flour in and cook it up for a little bit until it looks all gooey. Make sure you're stirring the entire time. Don't stop. Then you pour in your milk, and then you salt and pepper to your heart's content, and then you just keep stirring until it gets thick. I did all of this on medium-high heat. No idea if that's what's recommended or not, but it worked. You guys, I'm doing it. It's getting thick right now. It's the right color. It smells good. I feel like this might go well. Dare I say I think I've nailed it. I really think I have. I hope it tastes good. All right, y'all. I'm so excited. I really think I've done it. I'm about to try my food, and I just need to address the way my plating is here. Yes, normal people would pour this gravy over their biscuits. I have assembled 2 sausage biscuits and have the gravy on the side because I prefer to dip it because I don't like for them to get super soggy. I know that's not right, but that's what I've done. Okay, here goes nothing. I've done it. It's delicious. It was remarkably easy. Oh, I'm so thrilled. So I'm gonna go enjoy this meal and be really cozy like Rory right now for the rest of the evening, find something to watch on TV and just veg. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I truly, genuinely, thoroughly, with all of my heart, enjoyed making this video so much. It was just a really great day. So please give this video a thumbs up for me if you will. I'd really appreciate it. It helps to push my videos out to more people just like you who might also enjoy these videos. Subscribe if you haven't already for new ones every week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.